Namaskar. Uh, this is Dr. Anita Subramaniam, and today I thought I'll talk about responsibilities of a citizen when there is a lockdown. I don't think this topic has been covered so far by anyone, and I thought I will cover this. What is the first responsibility of a citizen when there is a lockdown? The first responsibility is that you don't get infected. You have to make sure that you don't get infected and you maintain your personal hygiene and keep a social distance that everybody is talking about. That is your first responsibility to the society, to your family, and to yourself. I'll also explain how you have to wash your hands and about social distancing. But first responsibility is that you don't fall sick. The second responsibility is that you are not transmitting the disease. So how do you make sure that you are not transmitting the disease? You need to make sure that you maintain that social distancing. You don't go on to crowded places. You do not call for gatherings. You don't have parties at home or outside. And you don't encourage nor do you participate in any kind of social get-togethers or any kind of go to crowded places, so that you do not transmit the disease. You can also be an asymptomatic disease transmitter, so it's also your responsibility to make sure that you don't transmit the disease. The third responsibility is that you have to follow rules of the country. Now the country and the government has put certain rules in place. Both the state as well as the central government has put some rules in place. That is one, it is for your own good, it's not for, and for the society's good. So you have to stay at home. You can go out only to get basic necessities, and you have to maintain social distancing at all times. So when such is the case, people shouldn't be going out arguing with the police and asking why they can't go out, or tell lies to them. You have to understand that police are trying to do their job. It is their job. It's a very difficult job that they have in hand, because it's not easy for to make people stay at home, and if people don't understand their responsibility, so they have a very tough job in hand by making people stay at home, and especially those people who are rebelling against the police. So make sure that you cooperate with the police. Don't give them a tough time. They are doing their job. They are also human beings like you and me. They can also contract the disease if you have it, and they are putting their life in danger, their health in danger. They also have family. So please cooperate with the police and ensure that you don't transmit the disease infection to them also. Even with the police, you have to maintain, while talking to them, a very safe distance of 1 meter, and you should not be touching the police. The police are trying to do their duty. I'm repeating this. Please cooperate with them. Now the fourth responsibility that you have is, you have to make sure that you educate people in your own community as well as in your home about how to clean hands, how to keep maintain hygiene, and how to ensure that everybody is safe. It's not just about you, it's also about the people around you, whether it's in your society or in your family. Make sure that you also give respect to corona warriors, people who are working especially in health professions. You have to give respect to them. So always ensure that if you have corona warriors in your family, you cooperate, you treat them with respect, ensure that you do everything that you can for them to make their life easier. Don't give them any household responsibility. Just ensure that they are happy, they get good food to eat, they get enough rest at home when they come home, and of course maintain safe distance. Now the fifth responsibility that all of us have is also to ensure that elderly people in the society, handicapped people in the society at home are taken care of. So if you can, there is a website, the government has a website, you can volunteer in that website. I've already shared it on Facebook. Please do volunteer your time and effort through the government, because when you do it through the government, you can't do it on your own. You have the permission to do it, and the police will also allow you to do what you have to do. You'll be working with the police, with the professionals in your neighborhood, and you can do it ethically and correctly. Now, there are many people who can't stay at home. It may be a conflict situation at home, or you're just a restless person. There are a lot of things. That's why you can get involved in community work and in volunteering that will enable you to contribute your time and effort to the society. There's also the Prime Minister's Fund, for which you can contribute, even if it's 100 rupees or 200 rupees. If you can contribute, that will be a great deal. And if there are migrant workers, please inform them what their rights are and what they can see if you can help them get the food and basic necessities for them. Don't encourage them to move, and ensure that poor people in your society and in your community, whomever you know, people who work for you, people who are around you, who live in your neighborhood, people ensure that if there's anything that you can do, if you're capable of doing, or you can, even if it's physical, or even passing on the information, letting know. In many villages, people don't even know what's going on. They just learn from the television. So explaining to them in person, especially people whom you know, if you can tell them what social distancing is, or share, if they have a mobile phone, share some videos with them, that will be helpful. And washing your hands, the way you have to wash your hands, it should take at least just about 20 seconds. And you have to rub your hands well. You have to ensure that both your hands, I'll just demonstrate from what I know. Once you take the soap, you have to rub it like this, and then like this, and then you have to between your fingers, from the back, from the front, then you have to squeeze it like this, and then your nails, and these nails, and then your thumb, and here thumb, and back here. You have to nicely rub it, and that's the way you wash your hands. And social distancing is about 1 meter between any person. So if you should go to a shop or anywhere you go to buy your essentials, please maintain that you maintain 1 meter distance between you and another person. So thank you. Thanks for listening to me. Have a great day, and Jai Hind.